Alrighty, let's get this show on the road. Yvette's a little large. Let's go ahead and shrink her down a little. There we go. Alright, so big class rework came to Darktide. Let's see here. Operative talents. Greetings, Operative. This is your talent overview for combat specialization, where you mold and enhance your character's skills and techniques. Dive in, experiment with various configurations, and define your unique identity. Okay. With every trust level, you'll bag yourself a new talent point. Points can be allocated to any available talent in the tree. You may freely reallocate your points as you please, thank goodness, allowing you to experiment with various combinations for an optimized build. However, you can only progress downwards in the tree. Alright. Combat talents. All classes start with an ability, a blitz, and an aura. As you progress, you can augment them or acquire completely new ones. The keystone talents add an extra layer of strategic complexity to your combat approach. Alright, let's get started. So, we've got Disdain, Anointed in Blood, and Backstabber. Let's see here. So, damage with hits from behind. Range damage, if you're that inclined. Plus 5% on your next melee attack for each enemy hit. Plus 5% what? 5% cleave? 5% damage? It just says plus 5% on your next attack. So if I go down Disdain... Okay, I still could grab all of them if I was so inclined. Let's see here. So... Chastise the Wicked has been buffed, actually. It's now got that plus damage on top of being a crit, okay? It used to just be a guaranteed crit and 50 toughness. Now it's 50% toughness, which is another big buff. Because while you only start with, say, 100 toughness, if you got any sort of percentage toughness modifiers, you could stack that up, but it would only be 50. And Emperor's Will, same as before. Oh wow, these are actually pretty extensive. Alright, so some of these keystone ones, they are pretty, like, lock you out of the other ones type deal. So Benediction locks me out of Beacon of Purity and Lunar. Lunar's really tempting, because I have a bad habit of ending up that way. So essentially what I would do... Let's see here. Enemies within, enemies without. Toughness per second while near enemies. That's a nice one. Coherency region. Damage against infested and unyielding enemies. That's tempting. Oh, wow. There's, what is it? Faith heals all. On taking damage, heal 25% of that damage over 5 seconds. Okay, there's some crazy stuff here. So, augmented version of the stun grenade, that's 50% larger. Throws a grenade that leaves a layer of flaming liquid. So, it swaps yours out to a Molotov. Consecrated knife to deal high damage to a single enemy. Less effective versus carapace armor. Okay. Quick throw. Killing elites and special enemies replaces one knife. Yo. We could go Destiny Hunter Knife Juggler type deal. That could be really fun. Let's see here. Toughness on heavy attack kill. Damage that you would take to your health. Damage that would take your health to the next wound is reduced by 50%. Okay. There's some really interesting things here. So, if I was to just say go this way, could I just go out across and pick all these up? Yes, I could. Okay. But it makes it harder for me to reach further down the tree. Each missing wound. So did they rework the wound system? I wonder? Maybe. That said, wound stacking would now be like a build you could do. Blazing Piety, critical chance for 8 seconds when in Fury. Fury is triggered when 25 enemies have died within 25 meters. Each missing wound grants 8% melee damage up to 9 missing wounds. Okay. Wounds have been reworked then, for sure. What the hell? I didn't think you could stack wounds that high. Moving grants you momentum. Stacks 20 times. When you hit an enemy, spend all momentum, gaining more attack damage for 8 seconds. Okay. Attack speed. Toughness damage reduction. Crit chance from Blazing Piety. Okay, yeah. Oh man, there is so many things. Dashing forward. So this augments my, Chastise the Wicked. 50% toughness, 20% attack speed for 10 seconds. So that swaps out the guaranteed crit? No, it just gives it more on top of it. Okay. So I just get extra attack speed for 10 seconds on top of the usual. Holy Relic that pulses with energy every less than a second. While channeling, allies in coherency have stun immunity and invulnerability. Each pulse replenishes 45% toughness to allies in coherency. If ally is at full toughness, they instead gain 20 max toughness up to a total of 100. Hey, yo, that's wild. Enter stealth for 3 seconds. While in stealth, move faster, get bonus backstab damage, finesse damage, and critical. Now, these are crazy. Channeling 5 pulses grants 15% more damage. Each pulse also staggers and suppresses enemies. Yo, this is wild. Let's see here. Ooh, but we lose the old passive. It used to be that Until Death was just something you had. But now, for one, it's not 90 seconds, it's 120 seconds now. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Holy Revenant to be sure. So, Aura, 7.5% toughness damage reduction. 15% toughness damage reduction for you and allies in coherency. So this just doubles the effectiveness. It's just... Alright. So it's looking like this left side is old Zealot, but just like straight upgraded, basically. It's just like a straight up upgraded version of it, kind of deal. And then we have Range Zealot in the middle, and Assassin Backstab Zealot on the right. Okay. Let's see here. I guess, is there anything here that I want? Wrath be Swift. So this is all successful dodging and stuff. Want to play together, Rose? I'm theory crafting for a moment, so I'm not gonna be actually playing for a hot minute because I gotta look at all the changes they did because Zealot is so much different. Let's see here. Emperor's Bullet gives your melee attacks 30% impact strength and 10% attack speed after emptying your ranged weapon. So dump it all, swap over. Shield of Contempt. When you or an ally in coherency takes damage, they gain 75% damage reduction for 4 seconds. Triggers every 10 seconds. Yo. Shield of Contempt, kind of wild. Impact strength. More sprint efficiency. Heal 1.5 corruption from the current wound for you and allies in coherency. That's kind of crazy, but I would lose the, like, straight up toughness damage reduction. There's a lot of just straight toughness boosts as well, I'm seeing. Toughness damage reduction, toughness, melee damage. What's this other aura? This is the Loner. You always count as being within 2 coherencies. Loner on its own is actually really tempting, just because I tend to end up alone. So what this would mean with Loner is I would have constant toughness regen, because you get toughness regen when you are in coherency with allies, so you always count as being within at least 2 coherency. It's pretty good. Good afternoon, Rose. Hey, how's it going, Killer Man? They redid all the skills, and it's a little quirky. Fear the Faithful now has 2 charges. Yep, that's just like the old one. Replenish toughness on leaving stealth. Stealth duration is increased to 6 seconds. Shroud Field grants an additional 50% finesse damage and backstab damage. Wow, they really went all in on there just being like a straight up assassin zealot. Let's see here. So now that I look at it, okay, so that's interesting. The martyrdom used to just be like a thing that Zealot had, where just missing health gave you stuff, but now it's missing wounds, which makes me think that they've reworked wounds. So I'm gonna go hop into the Psychonum real quick and take a look. I see that the reworks are more than a bit quirky. Oh yeah, they are wild. It's actually kind of crazy. So it says missing wounds. So if I crank this up to damnation, I run just base wounds, so I should only have 2 here going into a damnation. Yeah, so I only have 2 wounds, which is the segments on my health bar. I guess my little Yvette's in the way, but you can see I have 324 health. Wait. 324? Hold up. Did they buff Zealot health? Ayo. Because I've got, like, percentage health bonuses, but my stuff is only, let's see here. That's 23, so we'll just round that up to 25. 20, and we'll say 20 again. So being generous and overestimating, I've got, so 25, 45, 65% more health. Okay, yeah, that would line up. If I had 200 health, then having 50% more would be 100 extra. Okay, yeah. I've just really actually stacked up my health that high. That's what it is. Alright. That said, with Martyrdom being wounds-based, I'm not sure if I'd actually want it. When it was just every 15% of your health that was missing, that was one thing, but with it just being 9 missing wounds, I'm kind of like, eh. That said, there's +2 wounds. 10% health boot. Oh, wow, they really just put that in there, huh? So I need to go through auras and all that. The fastest way to do it would just be to take the Benediction, which is just the straight upgrade to Emperor's Will. Or I would have to go through one of these other ones. Let's see here. So, successful dodge gives you less spread and recoil. I'm not big on ranged weapons, though. Successful dodge grants damage reduction for 1.5 seconds. That's nice. And ranged backstab attacks. Enemy melee attacks cannot stun you, and on taking damage get movement speed, though. Stagger on melee weak spot hits. See, that's tempting. I think for now, I'll take Benediction. I've got 17 points, so let's just say I wanted to speed run down to Martyrdom. Or I could go Blazing Piety, which just gives me, like, good burst in hordes type deal. Let's see here. Fear of the Faithful gives me just straight upgrade of Chastise the Wicked. And so I'd do something like... Let's see here. Toughness damage reduction per missing wound. 1% of damage taken is converted to ability cooldown reduction. And then what I could also do is get Restoring Faith. So, Okay, this is a little quirky. I don't care about anoint and blood really. Let's see here. So I've got damage versus infested unyielding, so poxwalkers and ogren basically. I've got so many wounds. Holy shit. I've got 115 toughness. Let's see here. Also, I guess bigger nade. Okay, that is an impressive stun grenade range. Jeez. Okay. Let's see here. But also the big thing is restoring faith. On taking damage, heal 25% of that damage. And it just says on damage, which I think even means toughness damage. So my toughness would regen from that, essentially. Let's see here. There's the old bloodletter. Let's see here. Blood redemption. Toughness you regain on melee kills increased by 50%. Yeah, some of these are kind of crazy. Actually, wait. I have a whole bunch of toughness boosts. I only have 115. Wait a minute. Do they lower zealot base toughness? If I was to say, come here, reset all. What's my toughness looking like? 70? Okay. So they lowered zealot's base toughness. The health, I think, is about the same. So they're now 70 toughness instead of 100 toughness. That said, they also have a whole bunch of ways to get, toughness damage reduction. In theory, though, you could just stack up like a toughness tank. That said, I could go loner if I went for coherency toughness regen, maybe. That could be interesting. Because I always count as being near 2 other allies, even when alone. Let's see here. Disdain, enemies within, enemies without. So yeah, that takes me up to 85. Toughness on heavy attack kill. Damage that would take your health till the next wound is reduced. For now, let's take Vicious Offering. More toughness, so that should take me up to 100 even toughness. Yep, that's 100 even. Alright. And we're going the Holy Revenant route, because Holy Revenant is fucking wild. When Until Death ends, you regain health based on the damage you dealt during Until Death. Up to... Wait a minute. Ooh. Ooh, that's a heavy nerf. Up to a maximum of 25% of your health. Melee damage heals for 3 times the amount. So it used to be, if you were at like, oh, I'm at like 3 health left, you could just let the enemies beat you to death, air quotes, and proc your Until Death, which also was a 90-second cooldown. And then you could just cleave through a horde and pop back up to 100. But now Until Death only, or I guess Holy Revenant, can only get you up to 25% health. So it's not as... It's a lot weaker than it used to be. Let's see here. Admittedly, Beacon of Purity is really tempting. Just the fact that you can go, like, support Za. Like, you can be like, okay, I'm going to go... Let's say I wanted to assassinate specials and prevent corruption on my team. I could go... just down through this route, get Blades of Faith, so that way I have daggers, and then come over into the middle tree. Let's see here. Get Shield of Contempt, so whenever somebody gets hurt, they get 75% damage reduction. Stagger, so that way I can knock the horde around easier. Beacon of Purity, and now, just by me existing and allies being near me, we're all damn near immune to corruption. Like, that is pretty crazy. And then you can double down with changing the ability to Chorus of Spiritual Fortitude, which is just... Yeah, so if you look at my toughness is now 100 plus 100. We'll see how long that lasts. I see I have 5 stacks of something. Does it all go away? Yes, it does. Okay. But yeah, just the fact that you can like double down like that is really cool. And then I could augment this. Yeah, staggers and suppresses enemies. Grants 15% damage if I do all 5 pulses. Alright, I'll need to wait for it to regen, so I'll just go chop through some people real quick. Oh, it's just pure cooldown? But yeah, that's really cool that Zealot now has like a support route. Oh yeah, and I've got knives, which I can just quick toss. Whew, wow, that actually... Yeah, and if you kill a special, it should refill a knife? Or no, I need to get an augment for that. Let's see here. Talents. Killing elite and special enemies in melee replenishes a knife. Okay. So if I was to just beat this guy to death... Yep, that's an extra knife. Okay. That's pretty cool. Reduced effectiveness versus Carapace, it said? 75. Yike. Okay, so... It'd definitely be one where you still struggle versus Carapace. That said, I can use my talisman to stagger enemies. And because I did all the pulses, I get bonus melee damage, so even versus this guy, I can still just kind of chop into him. Wild. Okay. That said, let me go ahead and just get set up and see about jumping into something maybe. Disdain for the extra damage. Toughness regen while near enemies is awesome. Toughness boost. Toughness on heavy attack kill. Yeah, that's what I use to cleave through hordes. Stun storm grenade. Let's see here. I could go for the bonus damage or just stick with coherency regen. So the big thing is, like, coherency toughness regen plus 25% plus loner could be pretty wild, honestly. I'd be giving up 15% toughness damage reduction, though, in so doing. Let's see here. I'll just go Purge the Unclean, Toughness Boost, Restoring Faith. Ooh, also, with enemies within, enemies without now being percentage toughness regen, the more toughness you have, essentially the more you regen per thing. Toughness on range kill, eh. Let's see here. Melee damage, bonus toughness. Let's see here. Until death with Holy Revenant. Because Holy Revenant is just still too good. Just the fact that you can resist being down for 5 seconds is just really powerful. Let's see here. I'm not big on stealth. Stealth's for the cowardly. Give me Fury of the Faithful. And let's see here. I could go the Martyrdom route. The bonus wounds is just really nice. Even if I was to go, like, say, Blazing Piety. Knock back the attacker on taking a melee hit. Okay, so now I just have, what is it, Gromril armor. And I can still grab the +2 wounds. Crazy. Let's see here. More melee damage. 4% melee damage on 5 seconds on hitting an enemy with a melee attack. Yes, please. I'll take that. Got 2 talent points left. I could go Fury Rising. Critical hits also count towards triggering Fury or triggering Fury replenishes 50% toughness, and allies in Coherency gain 33% critical hit chance granted by Blazing Piety. Okay, so they get 33% of what this gives, so they get 5% crit chance. Okay. Or I could stick with Martyrdom. In theory, like, Beacon of Purity plus Martyrdom could be really good, because Beacon of Purity would prevent you from getting corrupted through your wounds, aside from, like, downs and all that, obviously. Let's see here. Fuck it. Let's go Martyrdom with I Shall Not Fall, just for even more toughness. And we might as well take Maniac too. And there's the build. There's the idea anyway. We'll give it a try. I'd probably want to swap some of my trinkets around maybe, but for now, let's just go jump into Damnation, see what happens. Yeah, that's wild. I love it. There's just like so much customization there. Like you could go full support zealot. Me, I'm a psycho, so I'm sticking with full melee psycho zealot. But it's just like, whoa. Let's see here. Oh, we got cutscenes too.
Found your way to the mission terminal, did ya? Guess that means I can't have you executed. Not yet. This is the heart of the operation. Your best friend if you want to stay in my good books. Atoma's in trouble. No two ways about it. The only hope we have in this mess lies in us sending our strike teams where they're needed. Making a difference wherever we can. For as long as we're still breathing. No guarantees on that last bit, by the way. So, ready to be a hero? Then think again. You're a reject. Fight like it.
Fair enough. Alright. Well, let's just go ahead and hop straight into REWORK Damnation, see what happens. Get me in there. I'm ready to go ham. I'm ready to kill for the God Emperor.
The Mobius 6 ain't working alone. We don't yet know the who, but we know there's a
Am I with 3 psychers? Hold up. This is some straight heresy here. Nope. Now, wouldn't this be quite the situation for the challenge run that I was trying to do? A no-death run? You pop in, it's just, you have failed the Emperor. Let's see here. I don't even know what happened there. Wait, no way I actually get paid out a reward, right? Okay, I was about to say, no way. Alright, that said, I'd like to test my build, please. I'm here to test my metal. Maybe. There we go. I still don't know why they don't have a hotkey just to take you straight to the mission terminal. We got a hotkey for inventory, you know, if we could just press like M for multiplayer or map, you know, just get me in there.
Well, fancy that! Looks like I'm in charge for the time being. There's a payoff happening. And the Mobians
another
are doing
zealot.
No point letting the heretics keep those prismata crystals.
Psyker. Maybe 2 psychers? 2 psycher, 2 zealot?
And grab me those crystals.
I just noticed that one of them has a pig. Okay, wow. We are in. Okay, I don't have any nades.
Remember that. This is something of a surprise. Guardian, your name is noted.
What is that? I'm sorry, they gave a Titan bubble to somebody? The Psyker, from the looks of it, purple energy. Alright, well, we lost a Psyker. Alright, we got muties incoming. Hey, yo. Okay, yes, that is straight up Psyker bubble. What the hell? Alright, and I need to kill with heavy attacks if I really want to get my stuff back. Get more back on. Let's go. Okay, that's a lot of gunners. But yeah, because I have like 120 toughness, 115, I'm now getting about 60 toughness back instead of 50 on my chastise. Where? Oh, they're in the wall. It's bugged. Okay. Some things never change. Yo, look at Valen. Look at the number of wounds on that person. Or I guess my little Yvette's walking. They have 6 wounds. Holy shit. And yep, my Faith Restores All is just gradually healing me up through the damage I took. Stoic is the best perk deck in Payday 2. That Ogren exploded. Okay, well, there goes my Righteous Fury. Oh, but I also get my regen still. So even though I was taking damage at 0 health, essentially, I was still healing for the amount. That's awesome. That's so cool. Wait, that's a deployable? We don't have a Psyker down there. The Psyker put the bubble down there. Okay. Wild. Let's go! Blood for the Emperor! Skulls for the Golden Throne! Okay, I got a little... I got a little into it. Holy shit, I'm getting gatted. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that chain lightning, but that is wild. I wonder if that's a new, just straight up Psyker ability. Let's get Lita back up. I still don't have any nades, so I don't have a ton of options for the gun. There we go. I can still do that, though. Oh, hey. Ask and ye shall receive. Let's go. That's just what I needed.
This is a waste of my unparalleled mind. Moro should have sent a plant. I think we'd all be happier with fewer of your kind about. Crusher!
Yeah, so are they doing that as part of their staff? Or? No, they're using the Void Strike staff, so they just have lightning from their fingers. Yeah, that's awesome.
I often think of the lot of our humans. Tolerated. For as long as they prove useful. As long as they serve the god emperor well, you'll hear no complaints from me.
Let's go. We're chilling. Okay, yeah. They're not aggroed, so I don't care. We're fine.
The god emperor provides. Grenade!
Okay, make that. Hey, diamond.
Really?
Go ahead and
Time to heal up, kindred! Gunner! Yes, for the sinners! God emperor!
why didn't he get stunned? Okay, I'm gonna guess that was just because of weird terrain, essentially. Woo! Hello, Plague. Ouch. Alright, let's kill off some of these guys. Foxburster behind. Okay. Sector's got it. Alright. Play, big boy. Put down my fellow. Okay. Sniper? Flamer. Ouch. Okay, we got that block. Ouch. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, well, the Psyker got caught out. I can't really do much for them at this moment, so... let's see here. I'm gonna try and rescue our allies then. Uh-oh. Oof. Alright, almost. Rip.
They've downed me.
Oof. GG. It was a good attempt. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Heavy sword feels pretty good. I'm no longer going for a crit setup. I said I think they added loadouts. I remember seeing that in there. Can we be done? Game? It's thinking about it. There we go. So let's see here. I am still very vulnerable to ranged enemies. I think part of that is just I need to use my pistol more wisely. Well, definitely it's I need to use my pistol more wisely. +6 bleed on crit. Is there any ammo boosting talents? Because that's my only real hang-up on trying to use ranged zealot, is they don't have any sort of ammo boosting. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not looking like it. Fair enough. I guess let me go ahead and save this load as well. There we go. This is now 1. Let's see, your head taker rampage. Yeah, that'll work. Head taker rampage is still great on heavy sword. Let's just crank it down to Auric Heresy, since I'm a little rusty. I haven't played in about a week. Oh, interesting. I'm no longer Preacher Zealot. I am simply Zealot, and then there's Psyker, Ogren. Also, shout out to the Ogren, just rocking a shovel in his prison jumpsuit at max level. Let's go. Alright, so assail through a swift homing projectile. So he's got magic missile, basically. And this one has classic brain burst. He's got the classic. Yeah, I've got the classic. Nice.
All signs point to the Mobians not working alone in this little disaster. They've got help on the inside. Archive of Sycorax is within our strike range, and there's plenty of data buried inside. Once you're in the deep archives, your servo skull will help you dig up the dirt. She's a handy lass.
Alright. Yeah, these changes are wild. I do have a Psyker, so I should probably hop onto that at some point and see just like what's going on there.
I never believed I'd see such a day.
The archivum should be just up ahead. Isn't that nice? You're at fault, Walk. Well, mate, get up.
Okay, I got hit by the crusher there. Okay, so I'm in the bubble and it's just giving me 8 blocks. Oh, and it's better than the Destiny one, because you can shoot out of it. That's crazy. Oh, I mean, it doesn't last as long and it's not as tough, but, like, you get what I mean, though. Oh, that's wild. You can create a one-way barrier.
Sniper!
Shove. There we go. Staggered. Boom. Let's go. It's so good. They're already going. I'm just gonna grab the bullets and run. Let's go. Alright. Let's do this. Boop. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. I run it. I'm funny.
Target classification.
Last deal. Dog time.
This is our path! We have finished the house!
Join up with one another. Forward through.
Find your big freak! Find your strength!
Let's go.
Obliged, Zealot.
Press the button. Oh, yeah.
How many of you actually
Interesting.
know
Wait,
what
the
protocol
psych room's
means?
marked as actually having a grenade. Like they're marked as like red naded at the moment,
Substance you can get inside.
while the other one is like still marked full. Okay, they still have sprinting, resetting melee change, which is interesting. Just bonk them.
Engaging more protocols. Unusually
I've got so many just stacking swing bonuses. Oh, it's great. Just start chopping even flight attacks. Hey, yo, there's the magic missile. Yo, that looks so cool. Damn, he's cool. He's got magic missile. The classic spell.
Might be more polite to Psyker in future.
Too kind, Fruit. Elimination sanctioned.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Let's see. Got it.
Size means nothing! Reaching the Ethereum!
Woo! I got grabbed. Oh man, heavy sword still feels absolutely wonderful to use. Love this weapon.
Elimination protocols engaged.
Should be good. Just press the button and go. Yep.
Won't take much more.
Targets identified.
Just start chopping.
Didn't know the Psyker was so angry.
Oh, and that extra attack speed feels so good. Okay. So. Yeah, we can just leave through roads. Even maniacs aren't too much of a problem. I can just keep chopping.
Isolating targets.
Reloading!
I need that!
Patching wounds.
This way, Psyker! Salvation awaits!
I mean, I'm honestly doing pretty all right. I've got a stack of martyrdom. I'm feeling it. Yeah, stacking wounds is now like a thing you'd want to do on Zealot, because wounds are now martyrdom.
Battle's going to
Ouch. Ouch. Well, I didn't see the mauler and I got clobbered. That said, luckily, faith restores all.
get back! Exploding barrel!
The hound is neutralized!
Okay, can't jump that.
Neutralization. So enraged it cannot think!
Uh-oh.
Plague oppressor! Repro down!
That's still not looking at me! The house killed! In the God Emperor's name, I smite ye!
Aim for the head! And don't give up!
Receive the Emperor's mercy!
Uh-oh. Okay.
Healing!
Well, there goes my psycho mode.
The gratifying eruption! How many voices? Neutralization commence. Finally!
A blessed kill from the Psyker, huh?
Woo, couple of maulers. Jeez. Bullied. Let's go. Just keep him on the floor. He can't fight back if he's just kept down permanently. Let's go.
Then crave the God Emperor's mercy! Ye are doomed!
Emergency protocols applied!
Yo, they just block out the gunners straight up. It's so nice. Alright.
A grenade for ye!
Hello, shotgunner. Knocking off the psychers. Staggered.
How completely foul!
Bloody hurts.
Got him. Got our big boy. Sniper behind me. Woo! Barely dodged out of his grab. Holy.
Hey, no heat!
Ammo?
Calling the wall!
Mind if I do?
Would you look at that? The raids are dead!
Nauseating denouement!
Alright, I can also shoot into the bubble, so our bullets pass through the bubble both ways. Enemy bullets are caught, though. That's crazy. New Psyker abilities are wild.
Here!
What the hell? Okay, wow.
I need that! Execute.
Okay, maybe there is an argument for Rain to sell it, now that I think about it. I've been going a little crazy with the, going a little wild with it.
Target's marked.
Ouch. Okay, there goes my Cromwell armor. Uh-oh. Demon host.
Safest place.
My shields be faith, but a little extra help can't hurt.
Neutralize that gunner! Come on, get to it! Elimination sanctioned.
Red gunner! Be cleansed of sin!
Scab gunner! Scab gunner!
I love it. There's also a, I was able to pick up a movement speed node I saw on the thing. Wow. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, not coming from behind.
Protocol engaged!
Hello.
Here they come!
Oh, and they procced my rage. Let's go.
Faithful Trinity!
Neutralize that gunner!
Alright, but yeah. So that gets me up a chunk of health. So going for a Holy Revenant setup, I still want to have as much health as possible over any other stat. But toughness tank for Zealot seems totally viable.
I can't lift you, Ogren!
Redemption claims ye!
The hound is dealt with!
Bomber behind us.
Culminating.
I'll take those.
The only answer to this profane life! Neutralization commenced.
Lead on shotgunner!
Let's go.
We neutralize the bomber! Scab shotgunner!
Grenade!
Will him in no choice! Leaving Bastion!
Did I see that right? The Bastion
Shotgunner!
destroy bullets that were fired by an enemy. So wait, not only does the Bastion prevent enemy bullets from entering, it also deletes enemy bullets that are fired from within it. Is that what I was seeing there? It's wild. There's no way I saw that right.
Richard's gone! And let Trapper fall!
Woo! I didn't even see the mutie. What the hell? Ouch. Take it for a big boy.
Whatever comes next, you'll do better as a group.
God, Emperor, I'm muted!
Alright, we're good.
This is the place. Go to servo, Skull, and follow her lead.
All-state scan beginning. Remaining in close proximity. Servo Skull engines. Protocols.
Impressive
skull.
work, siblings. The beast is killed!
Yeah, I definitely need to take a look at Psyker. Some of the new abilities there look absolutely crazy. Zealot is still just solid.
Answers in this place, but you
El
will
Classic.
require your all spaces to find them. What are you waiting for?
A successful termination! His diabolic system is over! Scan the target! Unprotected! Hostile incoming! An explosive end!
Oh hey, it actually said one of the things I complained about. It now says use Auspex at the bottom. Let's go. That was actually one of my complaints with the game. Was the Auspex was like really unclear. I'm glad that's been resolved. 'Cause that way players at least know what they're doing. I don't have that much range. Alright, I got a Pox Burster near me.
Next scan zone reached. All space capture efficiency. Low. Attend to it.
Dog jump scare. Whip my mouse. Dog jump scare got me.
Beast neutralized!
Alright, this is fine.
Data hall is complete in this area. Upload your findings to the servo skull. The servo skull is acquiring new targets.
Yo, the magic missile actually looks so crazy for Psyker. What the hell? That's so cool. Maybe I'm just a sucker for the like Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy type effect, but just like seeing the trail of destruction, you know, as it just zips through a horde. That's just cool to me. I am a sucker for a good aesthetic.
That will be sufficient. Upload to the servo skull if you'd be so good.
Uh-oh. Okay. That needs to go down.
Shoulder to the wheel, Wolfman!
Hands off!
Alright, get both up.
Targets identified.
I'm best leg!
Okay, well, fuck it. I gotta try Psyker.
Barricade station.
Just because that was so cool. Alright, other people can have my Medicaid. Critical health is a non-issue for Zealot with Holy Rev.
The zealots didn't mean to be so brave.
And I rip and tear. I remember Ranger Veteran being kind of fun when I was trying it for the 1 life challenge. I wonder what stuff they got. Like, look at that, just taking it as. That's so cool. I love it. Space hell magic is so cool. Alright. I'm sure the Ogre stuff's nutty too. I've seen like all of his boxes are now explosives, not just like ones that hit Carapace armor.
This zealot is out of control.
Let's go. That's cool. I want to try it. Ouch, my shins. I didn't need them anyway.
Elimination protocols engaged.
Underhand? Wait, you can aim grenades underhanded? Hey.
Just doing my duty.
Okay, yeah, and I can still like throw nades and all that through it. Let's go.
Isolating targets.
There we go. We're good. Let's go. Whole squad gets out. They downed, but everyone made it out. No deaths. Let's go. 1,790 kills. Crazy. It would be nice if this game had a little more stuff, like recognition for high level. Like I know in Vermintide, what was it? There was like prestige levels. So 35 was the max level. So it'd be like, I am a Barden player, level 35. But because that game used a loot box system, every time you would level up, you'd essentially get like a box of like goodies. One thing that they did was you could continue to level up. So I would be at 35, but I could still get XP and level up. But then I would be 35 and then in parentheses +1. You know, so I'd still be able to level up and get rewards that way. It'd be cool if this game had something like that. So that way, even though it would have no gameplay advantage, it would just be like a mark of veterancy, you know? Something that would help differentiate you. If you know, right now I can have, say, like I did in that game, 2 Psychers, but they're both just, to me, Psycher level 30. But if I had Psycher, you know, level 30 in parentheses 3, it's like, okay, you know, they recently hit max level. Or if I had Psycher in parentheses 240, I'd be like, holy shit, you know. This person plays so much Psycher. That said, speaking of Psycher, I want to hop on mine real quick. Yeah, they've made some nice changes, though. Like, the new class system is really cool. And it definitely differentiates it from Vermintide. Because the way that they had it set up previously, with me being Preacher, Zealot, Skullbreaker, Ogren, definitely made it seem like it was going to be a lot more like Vermintide. Cosmetics? I got one for the head, apparently. No? Okay. Let's see here. Quietude. 5% toughness for each 10% apparel quelled. Classic. 15% toughness on warp attack kill. Toughness. Wait. Per peril generated. Okay. And critical hits replenish 5 toughness. Also grants 5% movement speed for 4 seconds. Okay, so crits get movement speed. And then, yeah, there it is. So brain rupture, the classic burst. Or I guess, wait a minute. So this is just, yeah, brain rupture, which is just brain burst, but now 50% more damage. Okay. All attacks have a 10% chance to brain rupture the target. This cannot occur while at critical peril. Using your combat ability makes your brain rupture charge faster. Increases the jumps of your smite. Enemies affected by your smite take 10% increased base damage from all sources. Hey, yo. Chance to quell peril on kill. So I'd go, say, warp expenditure, battle meditation, toughness boost, assail. And then pick up both of those. Malefic momentum. Damage plus 4% damage to warp attacks for 8 seconds after a non-warp based kill. Stacks 5 times. So it's up to a 20% damage buff for 8 seconds after getting like melee kills. Your movement speed is not reduced while quelling peril. It's not like awful, admittedly. Let's see here. Can I climb back up the tree? So if I come to here, no, I could not go up to Psychonetics Aura, for example. So by taking this route, I am locked in to this side because I could not go through Smite or Brain Rupture to get that. Okay. Let's see here. So Aura has been changed, maybe. 7.5% cooldown ability reduction to you and allies in coherency. I'm pretty sure it used to be 10% special damage, which is, yeah, right there. Cooldown reduction on abilities to you and allies in coherency. You and allies in coherency gain 4% critical hit chance. Ayo? Just straight up, everyone gets 4% crit. A critical hit makes you count as dodging against ranged attacks for 1 second. Crazy. 50% dodge duration. Increase the number of dodge before dodge starts becoming ineffective by 1. Ranged damage. Peril generation. Alright, so here's this. Yeah, Telekine Shield, I think. Spawns a psychic shield, in front of you for 15 seconds. Blocks enemy ranged attacks while you and your allies can still shoot through. Okay, so that is the dome, I think. Ah, there it is. Telekine Dome. So now it's a... Allies inside your Telekine Dome also replenish toughness per second. Crazy. 10% chance to stun enemies that pass through it. Specialists have a 100% chance to get stunned, but also damage the shield. Can now hold 2 charges. Scryer's Gaze. When entering Scryer's Gaze, you gain 10% damage and 20% crit chance. For every second in the gaze, you gain more damage. Effect lingers for 10 seconds after leaving the gaze. While in the gaze, you build up peril. Build-up is temporarily slowed down by enemy kills. At 100%, it ends. That sounds like it could be really interesting. Scryer's Gaze now reduces your peril generated by 20% while active. Yo, okay, some of these are kind of crazy. We'll go Mind and Motion, because why not? So, from the looks of it, Assail is like a cooldown rather than just a pure peril buildup. I need to test that out in Psychonim real quick. Because it says, let's see here. Throw swift homing projectiles. Let's see here. assail charges replenish faster. So it's working on a charge system rather than just a pure peril system. Let's see here. Okay, so I can just send them out. But I can also target specifically. Okay, it still does generate peril for me, though. I guess, let's see here. So if I just throw it out, let's see here, 357 damage. If I aim it, it's still 357. I guess I just get to pick specific targets, so I can be like, I don't want to hit the Rager first. Yeah, I want to hit, yeah, that one. Where with this... Ooh, it also looks like it's guaranteed headshots if you aim it. Otherwise, it can body shot. The bees! Yeah, something like that. Okay, so... That's interesting. Let's see here. 15 toughness on warp attack kill. That could be... Actually, Soul Stealer could be really crazy. Let's see here. So one thing I'm noticing is I don't have a warp charge anymore. Ah, and there's a bug. Psyker shout ability description. Context warp charge vent. Okay, so Second Axe Wrath gets rid of warp charges? Can I even get warp charges? What am I looking at versus Carapace? Fuck all versus Carapace armor. So I would need something to deal with Carapace. So let's see here. What do I have to deal with Carapace armor? I've got a Trauma Staff. I've got a Zap Staff. Does Trauma Staff even do decent damage versus a Carapace armor? I mean, yeah, that's respectable, honestly. Okay, 7, not so much. $468 though, that's workable. Maybe a lightning staff would be better. Then again, lightning staff feels like a crowd control staff. 548, non-critical. Also, holy shit, they buffed lightning staff. That charge time is so much faster. Okay, yeah. Lightning staff has been revamped, and I'm all here for it, honestly. Okay, so we're going lightning staff with the bees. Let's see here. 15 toughness is tempting. Toughness damage reduction. 10% toughness replenishment for you and allies in coherency. That's really nice. That's what lets me split off to any of the 3 that I want. Let's see here. So I currently have ability cooldown reduction, which I think is just for like the F. Alright, so let's see here. How long does it take me to get one of these? 1, 2, about 2 seconds. So let's see here, because that counts as my Blitz. Okay, yeah, so when ability cooldown just affects my Psychonautics Wrath. So if I was to take 10% special damage instead... Oh yeah, there we go. That's better. That's the classic. Oh, look at that. That's a thing of beauty right there. Okay. So let's see here. I need peril resistance, honestly. Either that or I could try to go for a crit setup, but I think I like the elite and specialist stuff. Gain toughness damage reduction based on current peril. When an ally in coherency is knocked down, replenish 50% toughness to all other allies. Critical hit makes you count as dodging. Anticipation. Okay. So I can go one with the warp into peril resist. Venting Shriek. Wait. Does the current Psychonetics Wrath still vent 50%? It does not. Okay. Losing the definitions on these is a little rough. So it was just a knockback previously, I guess. Venting Shriek now decreases peril by 1% for each enemy hit, stacking 25 times. That could be good. Venting Shriek applies 1 to 6 stacks of Soul Blaze to targets on hit based on current peril, or it also just deals damage. Okay. Let's see here. Radiance for your coherency. That's pretty good. Alright, there's Warp Siphon. Killing an elite or specialist enemy gains you a warp charge. For 25 seconds. Wait a minute. Hold up. That's... Alright. So your next combat ability... That's a Blitz ability. But yeah, so this is the classic one, maybe? That of combat ability per warp charge. Okay, so that'd still be for that. Toughness when gaining warp charges. Peril regeneration per warp charge. Admittedly, that'd be pretty good because I could just hold on to my warp charges and just like not use them and keep the peril stuff down. All base damage by 4% per warp charge. There's the classic. This used to be the level 1 Psyker ability, but it's now its own unique thing. Okay. Whenever you or an ally in coherency kills an enemy, you have a 4% chance to get a warp charge. You can store up to 6 charges. Now, what are some of these other ones? Empowered Psionics. Kills have a 7.5% to empower your next Blitz, which is my Assail. Empowered Brain Rupture doesn't cost peril. Casts at... only takes half the casting time and does 50% more damage. Smites more damage, better spread. Assail is free and increases from 100 to 150 base charges and does not consume charges, so I'd be able to just spam it out. That could be wild. Okay. Guaranteed chance to gain Empowered Psionics on elite kills. Ooh, okay. Increases the chance to gain Empowered Psionics to 12.5% on any given kill. You now... wait. Stack? Hold up. Now hold up to 3 stacks? Would that mean... what would having more stacks of this do? Would that mean... I'm assuming because it's like, 100 to 150. I'm thinking that's just like a straight up text string that's not quite supposed to be there. So that's 50% more damage to, like, say, my Blitz, to my Assails. Then that would be 150%, essentially. So it'd be doing more than double damage, if I'm to understand that right. Disrupt Destiny. Enemies within 25 meters have a chance of being marked. Killing a marked enemy replenishes 10% toughness, grants 20% movement speed, and adds a precision bonus. Okay. I think I'd still go Warp Siphon, honestly. And just have that for, like, the bonus damage. Yeah, 4% per warp charge times 6. That's 24% just straight up more damage for everything. Plus Psychic Vampire just, let's see here. For now, I've got 3 points. So we're going to go Telekine Shield with Dome. Critical hit chance. Okay, there's one thing I actually need to test first. Let's see here. So, come through this here. Alright. Does this count as a ranged attack? Like, ranged weapon? Okay, let me find something a little tougher. 188. Less on crit. Alright, 300 or 188 are the numbers I'm looking at. 300 and 188. So 5%. Respawn. 318, 197. Okay, so ranged damage does affect the bees. Okay, that changes things a little. Let's see here. Soul Stealer's really good. For now, I'll have to hold off on it, though. Okay, so now I want to look for ranged damage wherever I can, basically. So let's see here. I guess I could just, instead of going for, like, the peril thing, I could go here into Telekine Shield. I'd be missing out on one with the warp. Ooh, then again, this is having me go through the crit aura instead of the damage aura versus specials. Then again, that 5% range damage seems to be beating 10% versus specials. Yeah, and I have no way to get to that node because I can't go up the tree. That said, I feel like having the damage versus elites is just really valuable for a team. Okay. Crit chance, Peralgen, health boost. And I'm heading this route. I guess for now, let's just fully augment my shield. Okay. Oh, let's give it a try. But yeah, the magic missile is really cool looking. Just gonna jump straight into a damnation. I've never done damnation on this character, I don't think, because I was on the struggle bus a little bit for damnation as Psyker. Well, even on Heresy, I should say, I was on the struggle bus. Let's see here. My staff, not the biggest fan, but I guess if the stock just came in. Oh, what? Another cutscene?
An operative lives or dies by their weaponry, but the supply situation's dire, so we use whatever we can get our hands on. I've cleared you for access to the Armory Exchange. From there, you can requisition...
My service is fulfillment.
Void Strike, +1 wounds, 12% toughness. Let's grab a +1 wounds since we're going into higher level stuff. I've already got a +1 wounds. Memes. That's still good though. Do I have access? Okay, one more level and then I'll have access to trinket number 2. Okay. So they just added cutscenes for a whole bunch of the interactions. Alright. Let's just jump into damnation. Let's give it a try. We're going magic missile plus elite damage with shield. Scryer's Gaze is really tempting though. I'd have to loop. Ooh, actually, if I go Scryer's Gaze, I could not go over to Warp Siphon. I just realized. Because you can't move up the tree, and this is an upward branch. Alright. Fair. Alright. Lightning Staff does so much damage now. So I'm gonna have that.
Special issue ammunition's getting hard to come by. Rannick wants you to fix that. The scouts have the stockpile at the Chasm Station Logistratum. You'll be raiding it. Secure the
Quinn,
area,
how you
identify
see
the gear and get
faith.
it aboard the retrieval Valkyries.
Faith is
Understood?
eyes. The God Emperor guides us all, big man.
I miss lightness creeping through darkness.
Oddly, Masodi didn't fancy flying into the Logistratum Sky-Fi defenses.
Big district, many homes, many opportunities.
Looks like the heretics have been making
Yeah, I can definitely see why this would take a while for this update to come out, though. There's a lot going on. New effects.
Keep me.
Executing.
Them, not me. Oh.
Don't mind if I do. Diamantine.
Elimination sanctioned.
Emperor, protect! A field found!
Get back! Exploding barrel! Ha! That was good one, yes?
Mola!
Oh,
Bleeding out!
Let's pick yourself.
okay. How do I
Shield
deal
raid!
with
Shoot
Come to me! Red manage!
that? Ooh, ouch. Okay.
Kind of you, brute. The ranger is delivered to justice!
Okay, yeah. So snipers. I guess just staff basic attacks. See how I deal with that?
Isolating target.
Mutinies are gonna.
Get out of my head! Face your judgment, trooper!
Tracking. Tracking.
A sniper!
Okay, so how does that work?
Kushina could do
Not
no
great.
better.
Okay, fair enough.
Used to be this place smelled of spices and roast meat. Now it's stale blood and decay.
Many homes.
Okay, so I'm set up as very much a mid-range character now.
Away from that bastard!
Very much a mid-range character as opposed to a long
Target
range.
marked for death.
I've had it down. I need to cleanse.
Medicaid station.
Is that a no play together, Rose? I'm kind of just flying solo at the moment, I think. Yeah. Well, as solo as you can. in this
Engaging
game.
multiple targets.
Forgive me. Could I ever know?
Just throwing empty hands. Okay. Ooh, I guess, yeah, I can use my actual, like, targeted mode as opposed to just randomly whipping them out.
Target neutralization.
Got it. No more ranger. Watch them. They're in cover.
Beware, Gunner! Justice administered!
The scouts will pay for what they've done here. Make your way to maintenance.
Execution warranted.
We have a grabber!
Flashback. Drinking and
Ranger neutralized! Come and die! Shield up! Take shelter!
Alright, I don't have a way to cleanse peril with the shout, so I gotta be careful. And yeah,
Target
to
pacification.
aim my shots.
This way's too dark to walk alone!
12 health, okay. And I knew it. I heard the inhale sound coming from behind. Oof.
right. Take it slow.
Alright, I need to be careful. I am full corrupt.
Wounded!
We're all
Duty done! Trapper eliminated! Help is coming!
almost had it.
I cannot hold it for long!
Fuck, I'm actually just dead. Holy shit.
Elevators out. Make your way down the shaft instead.
Okay, Psyker's definitely got a bit of an adjustment period. I'm really used to Zealot's tankiness. Have you seen the nuke for... I have not.
A place to tend our wounds!
I died just before a Medicaid station. Fuck my life. Okay.
Please hold still.
Ammo!
Who among us is without sin? Speak of your failing pilgrims and ask his forgiveness!
Ammo! Now! For the Emperor! I smell heretics! Taking your ammo crates!
Raining. They're almost to me.
Ammo!
Bolter, let's go.
You'll need to unseal the access with your data interrogator.
Let's go, Zealot! Man, this character's definitely more of like a mid-range horde burster, as opposed to long-range sniper like I'm used to. Well, that said, it still has decent range.
Acceptable quality.
On your feet! Run for death!
Hey, let's go. We got our zealot has the one special.
Cover the other opening.
Praise the Messiah. Uplink is restored.
Battle's going to blow.
Data interrogation. Recollect. Retry. Resume.
There's more bloodshed. Seems ideal. Magnificent work, Owen. Back up now, please.
Uh-oh. Fuck me, I went too far. I pushed too hard.
I'll pick
Ouch.
you up, right?
That's one thing I gotta be a lot more aware of.
Connection lost. Compensate.
I gotta be a lot more aware of my peril because I can't bail myself out with the Psychonetics Wrath anymore. Because I don't have it.
Shield up. Take shelter.
That burster kills me if it goes off in the range.
Pressure door will comply.
Hiding or not, he will slay them. It can also be a useful tool, Owen.
Wow, I'm about to corrupt for my entire health bar. Holy shit. Okay, my setup is so squishy.
No ammo.
I think part of it's just the grimoires are really kicking my ass. I need to get corruption resist. For sure. Absolutely. Sir.
Neutralize that gunner! Elimination protocols engaged. Emperor's mercy administered. The beast is hell!
The barrel, I didn't see the overhead barrel, and it detonated and exploded me. Okay. I know what I need to work on, though, for my build.
Do we uphold the mutant?
Good time.
Another battle
Alright.
won!
Some parallel resist might be decent. Part of that's just my play, though. But I need to work on corruption resist, for sure. Because I was corrupted to 18 health. I think down to 16 by the time I died, so I need to get corruption resist on at least one of my trinkets. An unfortunate coincidence, but with the barrel, yeah. I saw it, like, the frame before it exploded. I was like, oh, there's sparks. Oh, crap. Death, you know. As the joke goes, I can see precisely 1 second into the future. Just far enough to do absolutely nothing about it.
Only the beneficent Emperor can truly understand. For the rest of us, faith must suffice.
1,000 souls a day. All put into a giant juice press.
Kill the mutant! Another battle won! The eye of the storm, wherein our wounds may be healed. The train still runs.
Pressure.
Oil.
They're a little ways off from me.
Grenade!
Range is gone.
Good lord.
Shall not pass!
But yeah, there's the new thing for Zealot. I think she got 5 pulses, so she should have gotten the full toughness bonus. And yep, bolter for crushers, and melee for everything else. I'm not used to getting bodied quite this hard, but my Psyker is minimum level to go into this, so skill issue, basically.
We shall prevail!
I gotta play it better. Need to watch my positioning, play around my linchpins, which would be the Ogren. I'm not sure what aura our person is. Can I like tab scoreboard, press I to inspect? Is there some sort of way I can check what my allies have?
The beneficent Empire has guided our hand this day!
Come out!
Hey, let's go. It's the boys.
They just crouched.
Boys are here for me.
The Ranger is delivered to justice!
Kills worse. Can't stay there. Stop to kill. Can't stop me!
That guy just dived into the hounds. Is that consecrated fire? Like, why are they willing to stand up? Yeah, I guess it's consecrated fire. Alright, so each dagger's 10%.
Neutralization commence.
Alright. That's not too hard to keep track of, actually.
Too kind. Credit must be shared. Our pilgrims, here is our path!
Who would have thought? I stick towards the back of the combat, and I'm doing pretty alright.
Find comfort in
Of course, you know,
prayer.
that's great until we get
Do
surrounded.
not drop your guard, associates.
All right, leave the sub-rails behind and follow the supply track.
Down!
Targets identified.
I have seen you lingering near Kral's surgery. Are you considering altering your appearance?
Why would I? No one is as handsome as me.
Then why do you haunt his place of business?
Feel sorry for everyone who needs him. You know, ugly people.
Oh, that just whispers. Ugly people.
Cut the music.
Wow, that is a lot of Herald Gen.
Cut them to bits. Coming through.
Alright, I thought that was Meteor Trapper on me. There's the Meteor.
We can't reach them!
Uh-oh, I hear a demon host. Uh-oh. If those things can auto-seek onto a demon host and aggro it, it's the worst. You can only see it at the start and end of mission? Okay, that's fine.
Get it! Ammo! Got me some ammo!
A grenade!
Culminating.
Help 100 down operatives back up. Hey, let's go. Good job, me. Just got a Steam achievement. Wow, I am about to corrupt down to my last wound again. Okay, I need either more wounds, more corruption resistance, or preferably both.
Yes?
Your role is to acquire the ammunition. Someone else will use it.
Does not seem fair.
Isolating targets. Beast neutralized. We'll need to break their defenses. Terminate.
Woo! Uh-oh, and that's a grenade. I'm dead. Okay.
Got me.
I'll help if you want.
Okay, barely alive. I thought my corruption had corrupted down to my last wound. So I am still hanging in there.
Executing.
Ambush! That's more like it! That one went deep.
Yeah, we got a chaos spawn while our zealot's dead. Holy shit. And I got snuck up on. Yike. Well, rip zealot got door dashed.
Forgot about me, did you?
Where did my camera go? Okay, well, we're in the pit. R.I.P. We failed the Emperor. No. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, so it's only at the start of missions, not even at the end. Alright. So, an aimed little bee, I guess for lack of a better term, is 25% peril. An unaimed one is only 10%. Alright, that's it. That's still a nice payout even for a failed mission. Jeez. But big thing, I now can use a second trinket. That's really big for me. Alright. I don't remember you spawning over there usually. I usually always pop out over the other spot. Either way. Let's see if he has anything decent. Having more health or more toughness would be nice. 14% health. Here's a tempting one. Oh yeah, sure. I'll pick it up.
Goodbye, operative.
Oh.
The weapons you bear are not mere tools of war. Serving as their custodian offers fulfillment you do not deserve. Steep yourself in the precepts and rituals of Holy Mars. Open yourself to the Omnissiah, and perhaps, Varlet, your diligence will be rewarded. With a glimpse of what these relics once were and might be again. Let us explore the mysteries of the machine god together. After all, we have a little time before your execution.
Okay, so that's like in
Look
the
upon
under.
your weaponry with respect, for it is beloved of the Omnissiah.
Let's see here. So I actually already have some other stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and consecrate this. Do we get anything decent? Damage resistance versus snipers is good. Curio is a reward. Corruption resist, though. Wounds and corruption resist. Let's see here. I'll just keep the 10% versus snipers. We'll up the corruption resist as much as possible.
Splendid.
And probably block efficiency, so that way I don't get as
And
shredded
what do
through
we
my
have
block.
here?
So, here. Boop. I would like to have an XP bonus, but I have enough plasteel I could reforge it, but I'm not going to. Oh hey, they fixed a limb splitter, so now it's every 5 seconds. That's the timing. Let's see here, hitting at least 3 enemies with an attack increases your damage. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping Rampage over that. That's 302 on the single target, though. Okay. 302 is a lot of a way up. Mecha Mommy, yep. Let's see here. While below critical peril, blocking an attack causes you to gain peril instead of losing stam. It's tempting. Up to 20% damage from all sources based on peril, though. At least for the time being, going this route, just that way the more knives I throw, the more damage I deal.
Let Stephanie prepare you.
We're going to assume it's on the scale of 0 to 100. So 0 extra damage at 0 peril and 20% bonus damage at 100 peril. Let's see here. 401. Couldn't quite tell. 412. Alright, just say fucking throw a bunch of. Okay, throwing even one knife at 100 peril is explosion. How good are these things at close range? Not optimal necessarily, but they're still a decent spam. Lightning staff's good damage. Okay, yeah, I can definitely work with that. I think I'd still prefer to have the dome, honestly, though. Like, I could work with it, but I think dome's better. Maybe that's a hot take, we'll see. If I was to optimize my pathing, I don't think I could get all the way to warp charges. And even if I could, I don't think I necessarily want warp charges just yet. Warp charges, yeah, it's just cooldown of combat ability is what it is. You don't get the damage until much later. Increase ability cooldown. Perilous Combustion's kind of tempting, so I could have, you know, say there's like a Rager and a Horde. I just spam knives into it, Rager dies, and he burns everything else. I think for now, let's go ahead, keep Sanctuary. toughness on warp attack kill for sure is something I want, because that was a big issue I was having. Was I wasn't using my melee, so I wasn't getting toughness back, so I was just getting shredded. So Soul Stealer alone should be making me a lot more tanky, and Perilous Combustion should just help boost my damage a bit.
Your weapons need improvement. Come here.
No, you can't make me, hey John. Alright, let's jump back in. Let's give Damnation another try. Actually, just real quick, I need to go use the restroom. I've been hydrating despite not being instructed to, so give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Let's just, jump straight back into Damnation. See where we end up. And if I have the time, I'll see about throwing on an XP bonus. We'll see.
Do you wish your armaments to be refined?
Yeah, ultimately. Let's see here. Refine, block efficiency, we will replace with XP. I want experience points. I want to level up. Let's see here. 24 for the next thing. Alright, and we're heading in. We got our sword, we got our staff, we got our little knives. Ragnar, the Zealot, Brain Aneurysm, the Psyker, and Alice. They are also a magic missile barrier Psyker. They went with crit chance, though. Okay. Crit chance is kind of tempting, I can't deny. You know, crit chance plus like the Scryer's stance or whatever. But then I can't go warp charges. You and your ally, wait, plus 3% damage to you and allies? Ayo? Fire team's crazy.
Head to the market, splice into the auto scheduler, and redirect the sanctioned Redactus target's train to Chasm Terminus. You will be waiting for him. Don't let him leave the station alive.
Gotcha, find and kill. Yeah, the new skill reworks seem crazy.
These soldiers could use a rousing sermon to rekindle their faith.
Life on a Matsapa. Much better to fly free.
Let's go for Atoma.
It's a perfect thing for Matsampas. Noisy and slow. Seeing a lot of chaos hounds down there.
Oh boy, and Chaos Hounds is still like the only modifier.
And again, when is it ever?
Delivering mercy. Executing. Terminate the gunner! Neutralization commenced.
Holy shit.
Together! Fight
Enemy
together!
shooters in cover!
Let it be!
Execution warranted. Target pacification.
I can't see a way through on the settings, but the ventilation tunnels should set.
Target neutralization.
Did you just say swans?
The barrel is going to explode! Retreat!
There's no way back! No. Save me. Only. Tracking. Tracking. It's malicious minds, Dawkins.
A blow well struck, pilgrims!
Duty is born better in silence than celebration. Duty!
Man, I gotta be careful.
Surrounded! Fight your way free!
Engaging multiple targets. Justice can appear untidy. Targets marked. Terminating.
I'm not killing those crushers as fast as I'd like. Meditate. Meditate carefully.
Light is fading.
Don't need zealot. Looks bad. Protocol obliges I help you, zealot.
Boy, he's already being helped. Cool.
A place to tend our wounds.
We'll need to break their defenses. Finally, justice for its victims. Marked for them.
Alright, good to know that my breakpoint is 2.
Watch yourself coming out from the lieutenant's base. You are bound to draw attention.
Okay, it'll still take me 2 though to kill. 2 dagger tosses to kill. Yep.
Targets
2
identified.
dagger headshots to kill on a sniper. That's fair, since I'm set up as a medium
Does
range
something
skirmisher.
irk you, veteran?
Fragging pilot. Should be allowed near a tarot deck.
Lest you commit a crime.
Never seen cards dance like that. Always to her favor.
Fire! Death! Renewal! Fire! Death! Renewal! Fire!
Heretics cannot stand against our faith.
It will take more than belief to see us through.
Okay, there we are. Let's see here. What is our squad? 1 zealot. Yeah, 1 zealot, 2 psyker,
Stay outside.
and a
Sun's flame are neutralized.
I could maybe go gun psyker, honestly. Run some sort of longer range weapon to kill snipers. That could work.
Elimination protocols engaged. Ammo!
We're chill.
Where is the Medicaid?
Best to get this place underway.
Elimination sanctioned. Target neutralization.
Woo! Hello, Mahler.
Targets marked for death.
Okay, well, I need Medicaid.
Held it! There's a house nearby!
No surrender!
The voices! Elimination sanctioned. Flammo neutralized! Find that trapper! Elimination protocols engaged. It's pitiable existence is over!
Online. Data stream. Viable.
Targets identified.
Alright, so... Yeah, I just gotta juggle more efficiently. The psyker. Don't want to run out of knives too fast, and don't want to stay on melee too long.
Manual override required.
Tracking. Terminate that tracking!
Cool. It's got it.
Isolating targets.
Reconnect. Retry. Resume. Do not disrupt the flow of data again.
Holy shit. What a dodge.
Neutralization commenced. The trapper is neutralized! Cap bomber!
Data interrogation imminent.
Come on, someone get it moving.
Executing.
A sniper!
I'm safe in my bubble from the sniper for the moment. There we go.
Targets marked. Executing.
Chopper's falling back!
Shoot them! Now!
There we go, my boy.
You have access. Now redirecting the train is as simple as pushing
Alright, let's push forward.
By splicing into the signals after they leave the station,
God, that's so cool. Just watching them just.
easier.
I love it.
Spare me your techno babble.
Engaging multiple targets.
Pretty strong! Look at the witch!
Rough justice, veteran.
They're in cover! A purifying ray! I cannot beat them alone!
Uh-oh, I fucked up. I threw one too many knives.
Offensive protocol applied.
Faster! There can be no mercy!
Woo!
Disruption!
Okay, I didn't gain corruption, luckily. That could have been lethal.
Delivering mercy.
Diamantine, Plasteel. Oh, fuck.
I see a grenade.
What the hell is that?
Terminating. Grenade.
Stand up and fight!
Execution warranted.
Pilgrims, show these heretics they cannot hide!
An elegant headshot. Indeed.
There it is.
Target classification. This can't be the most discreet approach to the station.
Be judged! Top fragger aging!
Change up your tactics! Bring it from behind!
I focused too much on the horde clear, and my single target is stabbing weak points with this sword. And that is my single target damage.
Problem here!
Delivering mercy. Engaging multiple targets.
Alright. Phew.
I need rescue!
We're chill.
I am not proud of that.
Terminating. Tracking. Tracking.
Guys, never surrender!
Oh damn, what a leap.
Out of my head! Execution warranted.
Alright, we got our boy. I am incredibly corrupt. Ah, we have grimoires. That's the problem.
How gratifying! Targets identified. Isolating targets.
Four daggers to kill. I had him with two directly, not headshot, and then I think that third one clipped him. Woo, Medicaid station. What mind if I do?
The bomber is
Fuck.
praised with beneficent
Targets marked. Executing.
I need healing.
Eliminate the bomber! I'll have it!
Alright, brain aneurysm needs it most, and then me. Just to go through priority. Ah, it's one use. I can have it. Yeah. They're about dead. I'm not that desperate yet. Close to it though.
Target neutralization. Executing.
Okay, the ability to just delete enemy bullets is so good. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about now that I'm like actually using the little magic missile, as much as I love the aesthetic. But oh man. Oh man, the bubble. Holy shit. Also, ouch, that person down at a point of no return. Can we double back to them? No. Sorry, mate. R.I.P. Vet. He had the Grimoire too. Yikes.
You will be avenged.
Rip.
Eliminations.
That was unlucky. I'm not sure why he split off.
Targets marked for death.
Gunner sighted!
Also, something made my corruption go down. I just noticed. Is it this guy? Is he cleansing my corruption? Icon of Purity?
Ammunition!
Elimination
No, he was
protocols
tough.
engaged.
Goblin got Rico. I feel
Neutralization commenced.
Alarm! Trapper! It's dead now!
Hear that? A hound!
Okay.
Stairs, over there!
Terminating.
A grenade! It's like
Justice administered!
Hideous duty.
We
your death is at hand!
Shield up. Take shelter. The mutie is neutralized. Targets identified. Execution warranted.
This is fine. Is that a new class? No. It is still technically just Psyker, except instead of Psyker now having subclasses, what it is... Holy shit, I got one shot from full health. Full health, full toughness. They added skill trees to each of the classes, is the best way I can put it. And so you can now augment the abilities of your class. So we are no longer Psyker, Psykinetic, we are simply Psyker. And you can progress through a skill tree however you'd like.
Sniper sighted!
Two of them, okay.
Delivering mercy.
I should be able to block even sniper shots, right?
Target pacification.
Eh.
The Emperor.
We'll have to find out another time.
Silence. I won't let you in.
But yeah, the little just like pursuer arcane darts though, they're so cool. I'm not sure about their efficiency compared to say Brain Burst. Like I don't have a ton of boss damage now is the problem, but
Marked for death.
I can clear Horde just by throwing a couple of darts.
Time to be stoic, veteran.
Saved by fucking Saka.
Targets marked.
Hey, let's go. Fucked him up.
Ammunition free.
Tracking. Tracking.
Stop shotgun up!
The trapper
Yeah,
is
it's
dead.
super cool though, Shadow.
Stop shotgun up!
No return if we continue. Spotting targets.
But yeah, I'm thinking class reworked. I see. Yeah, every single class in the game got reworked. So if you recall, it used to be sort of like a there'd be like feats. You'd have like every 5 levels, you'd have a feat that you could choose between like 3 different feats. They completely got rid of that. There's no longer a feats system. Instead, we got entire skill trees.
Neutralization commence.
I'll show it off after the mission. But yeah, so I've augmented my Psyker, so instead of having the, like, Psychic Shout that was a knockback and would quell 50% peril, I've now got a dome that deletes bullets. Whoo! Eat shit, sniper! Let's go! Speaking of which, deleting bullets. Even the fire can't get in. Yeah, it just hits the wall, and that's it.
Target neutralization.
It's crazy. It's like Titan Bubble from Destiny. It's actually kind of wild. Let's see here. I've actually never done this mission before. At least not successfully.
We surely need further intel on the target we're about to engage.
Probably.
This just gives me a train ID, nothing more.
We are not pilgrims. We are as lions.
Oh yeah. So we're most likely going into a boss, and as I said, I don't necessarily have boss damage. Let's see here. I'll take a medipack. And I'll medicate. Don't mind if I do.
Main station.
Alright. Well, boss time. But yeah, it's super cool. You've just got like these little warp shards. Oh yeah, this is the boss arena if I've ever seen one.
Beware! A hound!
Engaging multiple targets.
Captain Pernine. We trappers. Alright. Free our zealot. Got him.
Help the zealot, right? Break it down!
This seems a serious injury.
Wait, yeah, why am I half health? What the hell? Okay, well, I'm at 2 toughness. I need to move. So, shotgun mode. There's a lot of trappers. Okay, and the music's a fucking bop. Let's go.
Shield him! Take shelter! Going to explode!
It's my peril, or else I'm gonna blow up.
Why are you leaving?
Woo! Ow! That damage. Holy shit. Rip and tear. My goodness. I am not a tank. Make no mistake.
Agent protocol engaged!
Fuck. Ouch. So much knockback.
Agent bastion!
Yep, my boss damage is headshots with my sword. Fair enough.
Heal now! I feel its agony! Continue! Sniper! Leaving bastion!
want healing? Come kill the fucking boss. Let's go. Got him. And just let the darts do their work. Let's go. Alright, we need to get our boy. Unless it's just already over. Oh yeah, that zealot, he was using the new one. He had like a holy talisman he was using. Alright, let's go get our boy. Gotcha.
Allow me to assist.
Oh, well, fair enough. Prove your worth 4 and 5 have been completed. Sure. What the hell? 12 deaths? I should join midway or something. I don't remember there being 12 deaths. Not on this one, at least. Also, that payout. My goodness. Money. Alright. There we go. Hey, let's go. I got a dueling sword. Love to see that. Alright. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, something to the hangar. Yeah, don't care. Alright, but yeah, so it used to be you would have, like, every 5 levels you could get a feat from, like, one of 3 feats. Now, straight up skill trees. It's actually kind of wild. Let's see here. If I was to go crit, let's see here. Toughness, toughness. I could go 4% crit here. Crit there. I think for now, let's go ahead and save this as 1. And then we'll go ahead and reset all. So if I was just to press 1, what happened? Nothing? Interesting. But yeah, so let's see. Soul Stealer, Quietude, Perilous Combustion, Battle Meditation, Toughness Boost, Brain Rupture, more Brain Bursts. I'm a sucker for the classic. Combat ability makes it charge faster, generate less peril. All attacks have a chance to burst heads. Yes, please. Increases ability cooldown for you and allies. Enemies who are affected by my Soul Blaze, which I can get from Perilous. Spread it. Let's see here. Let's go decrease ability cooldown. Better toughness regen for everybody. Go for the classic. One with the warp. So let's see here. From this routing, I would not be able to get Scryer's Gaze. In order to get Scryer's Gaze, I have to go either Sears or Prescience. The Dome Shield is just so good. It's like, it's really hard to give it up. Let's see here. What's this sword like? 301. Critical chance on dodge, and it has rampage. Okay, yep, I'm taking that. Take that to work. Alright, that said, I want to take a look at the other skill trees. I'm probably going to wrap this up here soon, but Just so I can see what they've got, let's just hop into an Ogren real quick. His name's Braun. Cool. Skip. Let's see here. So heavyweight is just like an immediate thing. Furious. For each enemy you hit during the same heavy melee, gain more damage on the next melee attack. 25 toughness after hitting multiple enemies. Toughness regeneration while bracing your ranged weapon. So there is a, like, ranged Ogren. Big friendly rock. Toss a big rock or hunk of junk at a single... Okay, so that's the classic one. Yeah, big box of hurt. That's the straight upgrade. Is just that one there. 25 toughness. Bombs away. Let's see here. High damage to single enemy, but yeah, then it frags. And then straight up just Ogren grenades. Swaps to and reloads your ranged weapon. You have bonus fire rate and reload speed for the next 10 seconds. That's kind of crazy. So you can give, like, essentially the old ranger ability to Ogren. Point blank barrage is active. Get toughness for every shot fired and 10% on reload. Ranged attacks apply 3 stacks of burn. Okay. That's crazy. Loyal protector, so you can force a taunt. Staggering an enemy reduces cooldown. That's awesome. Loyal protector radius. Enemies affected by loyal protector take 25% base damage from all sources. Okay, but you can't go both. Fair. And then, yeah, classic charge, just straight up upgrade. Charge is stopped on collision with monstrosities. Okay. Apply 5 stacks of bleed to enemies hit. Okay. Bleed Ogren setup could be kind of funny. Bonebreaker's aura. It's intimidating presence. Yeah, this is just the straight upgrade. 10% heavy attack damage for you and allies. More toughness replenishment. Okay. And damage against suppressed enemies. So that, again, that's just sticking with the range route. I'm not sure how much I like suppression, personally. I don't really feel... It's one of those mechanics where I'm sure it's doing something in the background, but I can't physically see what it's doing. Let's see here. Movement speed on range kill. Coherency radius. Ooh, having stay close plus towering presence could be a really good, like, tanking support setup. Let's see here. Feel no pain. You are blessed with 10 stacks of Feel No Pain. Each stack grants 2.5% toughness replenishment and damage reduction. Taking health damage removes 1 stack. Stacks are restored every 6 seconds. Burst limiter override. 5% chance of triggering Lucky Bullet and not consuming ammo when making ranged attacks. Okay. Heavy hitter. So it's pretty much left side is strong attack build. Mid is tank. And right side, I guess that's what the pictures at the top indicate as well. Yeah. Okay, I can't deny that. Armored Ogren for the mid path looks pretty fucking sweet, actually. Purge him for the Emperor. 1% damage to your next heavy melee attack on enemy stagger. Stacks 25 times, lasts 10 seconds. Larger the enemy, the more stacks earned. Melee has bleed. 40% damage bonus and 40% impact bonus to fully charged melee attacks. Okay, Attention Seeker just lets you taunt everything without even needing Loyal Protector. These ones are not exclusive. I'm not seeing like a padlock appear. Like when I hover just getting started, I see Valuable Distraction, you know, it locks one of those out. You can get all of these. Okay. %20 damage for 5 seconds after being hit in melee. 20% damage reduction for each knocked down or incapacitated ally that's near you. Blocking an attack reduces your push cost by 20%. Let's see here. Strongest pushing enemies restores a stack of Feel No Pain. Feel No Pain reaches 0 stacks. You push nearby enemies back and gain 25 toughness. And then toughest, Feel No Pain grants 2.5% toughness replenishment per stack. I thought it already did. So it must be like an additional 2.5%. So it'd be 5 total percent, I think. Okay. Stacking heavy damage, lucky shots. 200% ability cooldown reduction for 2 seconds when Lucky Bullet triggers. Good shooting. The shot that triggers Lucky Bullet is a guaranteed critical if it hits, and you get increased to 8%, not by 8%. Okay. Yeah, personally, I feel like I'd go mid path if I was to play Ogren, just because I'm a big sucker for that sort of tanky thing. Like, for those who have seen me play Vermintide 2, they know I'm an Ironbreaker main. Absolutely love Ironbreaker. Ah, I wish they would define some of these like keywords. They keep putting out words, but I don't have a way to check what the words mean. What the hell does rending do? You know? What is rending as opposed to cleaving as opposed to brittle and brittling? Like, is there... Maybe they've added a codex thing? No, there's still no codex to let me know how things go. Or how things work, I should say. Makes it really hard to want to play around it when I don't know what it does. I see reload speed, I know what reload speed does. I see 5% rending. I have no clue. Let's just blast through Ranger real quick. Poet Rock, sure. Come on now. Alright, I am a warrior, all that good stuff. What are we looking at for Ranger? Let's see. So if I had to guess, it looks like Daka on the left, Commander in the middle, Sniper on the right. Smoke Grenade. Lingering smoke for 10 seconds. Blocks line of sight for most enemies and reduces sight range of enemies inside of it. And there's that keyword rending again. Critical hits apply 2.5% rending to the target. Stack 16 times. What is rending? I shouldn't need to go to a web browser to look at what it is. But now that I've seen it multiple times, let's see here. Darktide rending. What is rending in Warhammer 40k? Let's see here. As mentioned above, you'll likely first notice follow-up perk. 10% rending value under specific actions. Armor penetration. Okay. So cleave is how many enemies you can hit per swing. Rending is ignoring the armor value of an opponent. Of course, what I still don't know what that means necessarily. Is flak considered 50 armor and carapace 100? So with that being a percentage, I'm only getting 2.5 armor off of flak armor and 5 armor off of it's poorly defined. Still. I just wish it could be like, oh, you know, press T while hovering this skill and it'll essentially lock onto that skill, and then I can move my cursor into the text box, hover rending, and it tells me what it does. Let's see here. Your kills replenish additional toughness. Is this implying that, what is it, veteran can get toughness on range kill? Let's see here. Ooh, demolition team's kind of crazy. You and allies in coherency have 5% chance to replenish a grenade or on elite or specialist kill. 20% range damage. Bonus is reduced the nearer the target. Wait. Okay, damage bonus is reduced, so yeah, it's sniping. Bonus suppression. Shredder frag, that's the classic. Croc frag. Sticks to flak armored, carapace armored, and unyielding. So sticky nade, and then smoke grenade. Survivalist, replenish ammo. Upgraded version of scavenger. Fire team, just straight damage bonus to your whole team, which is pretty crazy. Close and kill, movement speed to you and allies. Okay. Executioner stance, looking like this straight upgrade of volley fire. Yeah, augmented version of volley fire. Instantly equip your ranged weapon, 25% more range damage, and 25% more range weak spot damage, and your spread and recoil are reduced, so that's the big difference. Let's see here. Now outlines elite and specialist enemies for allies and coherency. Let's see here. Now outlines all ranged enemies. Killing an enemy outlined in the stance refreshes the duration of its bonuses for 5 seconds. Okay. So it doesn't refresh the duration? Well, I guess it does, because it's 5 seconds. So it resets it to 5 seconds. And then stealth setup. Okay. Combat ability gains +1 charge, but 33% cooldown. Oh, weird. He doesn't have, like, the purple skills. Like, everyone else, once you get down to the bottom, it's like a purple thing? Yeah, not here. Close quarters kill zone when using infiltrate. This talent will lock some other talents. Which ones? Doesn't look like it. Damage versus Ogre and Monstrosities is really good. Replenishes your toughness and staggers all enemies. Voice of Command's actually kind of wild. Now provides you and allies in coherency with +50 toughness. This can exceed your max. Okay, so it does give you over toughness. Yo! Reduce that radius by 33%. Increase your ability cooldown by 33%. That's wild, though. So 33% more cooldown, 15 seconds. So it would be a minute cooldown instead of 45 seconds. And let's see, it would be 6 meters instead of 9 meters. But if you had, like, say your Ogren, your Zealot gets downed, Ogren goes to revive them, Ogren gets down, you could just pop them both up just by activating your career skill. It's like Kruber's morale boost. And these don't lock each other out, so you could go Voice of Command with both of those. And just go full commander type. combat ability cooldowns reduced by 6 seconds on elite enemy. Yeah, or specialist enemy kill. Alright, yeah, those are all really cool. I'll definitely have to try out some of the other classes. That said, I'm thinking I need to go eat some food, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here for the time being. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.